start pedaling. Might not get the full hour in. Gotta hop off. A little early, so be it. Alright. Yay, we're moving. It only took about 20 minutes to set this stream up. I'm sure I forgot to do something. It's like I'm live. Alright. Maybe the music's too loud. We'll find out. I'll listen to it later. Gotta use the gears today. The mic a little closer. A little bit closer. Microphone. There we go. Got a notification from the Twitch app. Awesome. Right on Twitch. Here's the real test. Can I chat on Twitch? Alright. Hey, it says good morning. It works. Alright, I gotta keep my eyes on the road now. Heart rate's not picking up. Fix that. Alright, got a little bit of time to do in the beginning. mode. Trying to keep my power under control. Pretty steep right here, but all right, we got the gears for it. Here. Legs are feeling pretty alright today. They're alright, they're good. So far, so good. What we're planning to do. Average cadence for the ride sitting at 88. Average power, well, I have 199 over here, but because I started my Garmin a little late. Shooting to have 90 or above for our overall average cadence. This up and down section is in the beginning of the route and it kind of flattens out. It's pretty cool. That thing turns yellow, I gotta downshift. Ride this, the crest of the hills, just kind of push over the top. Back up. Kind of carry that momentum up over the top. Power spikes up a little bit, but just for like a split second. Keeping tension on the crank arms here, focusing on my cadence. Average cadence for the ride right now sitting at 9.0. Average power 205. Average heart rate somewhere in the 150s. Which is my current calculated aerobic zone. So anything between about 148 and 160 is going to be good today. Hey, 20 minutes in already. Alright, thank you for checking out TriVibes TV today. I appreciate you taking a look, listening in. I do have the chat up here. It's very quiet. Sitting at one like on the video, and that's me. I liked it. And about 35-40 minutes left to ride. Off to a beautiful start. Drop the effort a little bit here. Let my heart rate come down. Whew, I got a reminder I have a Pilates class shortly after this ride. I should have just enough time to shower, wash, get some soap involved. Not gonna have time to wash my hair. But I'll rinse off, head over to the Pilates studio, and just do whatever she says. Trust that it will be over in actually 45 minutes. Pilates. It all depends on what kind of mood my instructor's in. Never know. What you do know is you're going to get a good workout. That's what you do know for sure. Switch. There's a pretty interesting community over there on Twitch of people who like to ride on Zwift, and I've been encouraged to start streaming over there as well. So, my computer seems pretty happy to encode 2 different streams at the same time. I have a very rudimentary chat monitor set up on Twitch. And so far, I think I've got about 30 followers over there, so just have to pay attention to that number. See if it goes up. Looks like this course is flattening out. All the fun stuff was up front. Getting ready for IRONMAN, Texas. Coming up in about 13 weeks. Got a 5-hour training ride this Sunday. May end up doing that here, streaming it. 5-hour stream would be my longest one ever, so. 5-hour trainer ride, man. Gotta embrace it. If I start early, like 5:45 or 6, I'll be done before noon. I can't start until like 7:15 if I wait to go out on the road. Wait for the sun to come up. It's supposed to be in the 40s. Just on the edge for me personally, like my comfort zone. Like, part of me feels like I should just put some gloves on, some layers, and get out there and get it for 5 hours, but I'll be on my own if I do that. I don't have anybody currently that I can do that kind of ride with. I did 3 hours on the road 2 weekends ago and had a blast. I loved it. Actually, it was like 4 hours, but I did the first hour on the trainer and then I did 3 hours on the road. So I could also do that. I could do like 2 hours on the trainer and then do a 3-hour road ride. That would be the way to go. I don't know. But then it's like, save my road rides for the days where I have a couple race rehearsal days on my training plan. I think I have like a 90-mile ride and then I think 110 miles, something like that. Maybe I can just like do most of my long rides on the trainer and do those key race rehearsals out on the road. My bike scooter in IRONMAN, Texas last year was like 5:35, and that's without stopping once. It's like 20 mile an average, 20 mile an hour, spot on, like 20.0 miles per hour. And I'd love to improve on that, but I'm not really expecting to be able to improve tremendously. Maybe a 520, a 515, 525. My fear is that if I try to push too hard on that ride and try to chase 5 hours, I'm just not going to have enough energy to get that run done. Because last year, I was totally done after the bike. I was toast. My upper body was like totally trashed. Unfortunately, my saddle nose had been tipped down quite badly for a couple of weeks leading up to the race. I was so paranoid to adjust anything on my bike that I just rolled with it. Yeah, 112 miles with my saddle nose tilted down just wrecked my didn't have shoes on, so I took my bike shoes off, and I was just walking on the concrete with my socks, and every step just like hurt, and I was like, why is this concrete so hard? What the hell? Like, that's how I started my marathon. It was like, hey, it hurts to walk, what the hell? And I jogged a little bit here and there, but 95% of that time on the run course I was walking, just sort of actually really enjoying myself quite a bit. It wasn't a pity party at all. Like, first of all, I was surrounded, like by the time I was on my second lap, I was surrounded by people who had just gotten off their bike. And it was really hard to feel bad for myself because I'm sitting here, I'm like, I got 2 more laps. Everybody around me, they're walking too, and they got to do 3. So I kept my mouth shut. I didn't complain at all. I tried not to be that guy that was like, hey, 1 more lap to go. Telling everybody that, and they're all like, hey, shut up. We've got 2 laps to go. But there are so many people out there spectating. I met some really cool people. Shared struggle out there on the course. And I still somehow managed to finish with just a little bit of sunshine. A little bit of sunlight still left. And I knew right then and there I wanted to come back and do it again. So now it's 13 more weeks. Get to go and do it again. So this is the saga. Very cool. Average cadence sitting at 91. Average power sitting at 192. Average heart rate 147. Currently a little more than halfway done here. I gotta be hydrated heading into this Pilates class. If not, it'll be a lot harder. Hey, we already heard this song. Come on, DJ. Too bad I like this song. Hydration mix in here. Lemon limey. Go. I might actually stop the ride at the end of the route, depending on how long. feel like mission accomplished already. Got my heart rate up, got my feet moving. Yesterday I did about 5.5 mile run, nice and easy. Tuesday was strength training, bike ride, and then our fastest run. So I'm pretty, and now I'm doing 3 sessions today, so tomorrow, hopefully, thankfully, I think all I have is a swim. I'll wake up and knock that out, try and relax the rest of the day. Get ready for a 14-mile run on Saturday and 5-hour training ride on Sunday. So I think it's going to be pretty key for me to try to rest tomorrow. Average cadence. Drop back down to 9-0. Heart rate climbs back up. I see a hand in front of me. I don't know what that means. I think somebody waved. It's all misty over here. It's a nice route. I like it. Alright, what song is next? Ah, yes. This song is called Lightning Cloud. And it's an old one by now. I made this like probably 4 years ago. I used to use it as the intro song for my stream. I used to do game streaming on Facebook gaming during the pandemic. It's like my intro for my stream. Yeah. I remember sharing this song with a friend of mine who I've made some music with in the past. I was really proud of this song, and I was like, yo, check this out, what do you think? And then he was like, the sounds are kind of weird, it's kind of he didn't like it basically. He was like, He said something about that. He's like, I hate sounds like that or something like that. And I was so offended. I was like, oh my goodness. How could you say that? Oh my goodness. Man, I get it. It's pretty repetitive. And the feel of that like harpsichord is a little funky. Spinning fast. riding all the way for 1 hour. I didn't actually have this Pilates session on my plan today. I got invited to it kind of last minute. So I'm cramming in an extra training session. I think I can shave off a little bit of time here. I don't know if this is the right approach or not. We'll find out. There's a big group all this time. Hey everybody. Whew. I wonder what this group is up to. Excuse me. Maybe we're gonna pass through all those riders. I'm not riding that hard. Yeah. Woo! Hey, thank you for checking out TriVibes TV today. This is my YouTube channel. The official YouTube channel, TriVibes. Working on some music here, working on some training here. I'm really, really happy to have you check this out today. Also live on Twitch. Doing our thing on Twitch too, because there are some riders on Zwift. There are some Zwift streamers over there on Twitch. I would love to become more a part of that community over on Twitch. Shout out over there. We're live. Alright, less than 4 miles on this ride to do. Ending up like putting out, it's like in one gear I'm putting out too much power. I downshift and I'm not putting out enough power. Where do you want me? I made this song after listening, watching a lot of Mark Rober videos. This is my attempt to make a Mark Rober B-roll footage song. And I gotta say, my perceived exertion is rising. Feels like it's getting harder. I know this is an easy ride, so I don't know. It might be my body trying to tell me something here. But I think give a little break, use the restroom, starting to feel some of these kind of negative thoughts. Time out. Deep breath. Use the bathroom. Get a little bit more comfortable. No, I can't do this shirt anymore either. Every ride I sit there and Yeah, I'll put my shirt on this time. It never works. Woo. Better. Alright, let's finish this up. You're doing great. So much better. Alright. No longer have that nasty shirt hanging off me. Off. 3 more miles. No problem. Easy day. Man, my legs are tired though. For sure. I felt pretty good the first 10 minutes. Maybe the first 20 minutes. But yeah, the last 15 minutes, I don't know, just, like I said, this feels harder than it is. I'm looking at the numbers, I'm like, this shouldn't feel that hard. It's different every day. It changes day to day so much. Just gotta keep my cadence up. Average cadence for the ride, sitting at 90. Average power, 190. Average heart rate, 146. I like those numbers. Feel way better than I did 5 minutes ago. Sometimes that little break is so helpful. passed my PR at 2.2 watts per kilogram. Yeah, I guess okay, my PR's up the road there. Alright, spinning nice and easy here for this last section. Keep that cadence up. I don't mind if my heart rate drops down. I don't mind if my power drops down. This is supposed to be an easy ride. Plus, I already got my heart rate up. Beginning of the ride, did some work on those climbs, and I felt good, but I am not in the headspace right now to try to finish strong here. I'm just looking to soft pedal it in. Whee! A little more than a mile. Good. That cadence up. Oh yeah. Less than a mile. This is a great song. Cruise the end too. Nice and smooth. Ground's almost over. Great training day. Looking forward to heading over to Pilates after this, and then eating some lunch. I'm gonna get a big chicken burrito, and I'm gonna eat it. It's gonna be fantastic. Then I'm gonna try to walk my dog, give him a little brush. Have a little spa day with the pup. And hopefully later tonight, maybe hop on and make some more shorts, music shorts here on YouTube. The world needs shorts. Happen to a bunch. Where's the finish line? Up on top of this hill? I see it. All right, let's get me there. All right. Woo! A little under an hour, but that's okay. Good stuff, good training. I feel better now than I did when I started. So I think that means I did this easy short and sweet today. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to be right here, training for Ironman, Texas. Come back and say hi. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in to TriVibes TV. Take care.